In today's short video, I want to share with you a number of tips on how you can get your offer accepted in a really hot seller's market. Hi, my name is Mark Lloyd. I'm co-founder of Property Master Academy and a property investor since 2005. Now, our channel is all about helping you progress in your property journey, whether that's to help you replace your income so that you can give up your day job, or if it's to help supplement income in retirement. Now, it's been such a hot market over the past year, with everything being snapped up really quickly. You might go and do a viewing and there'd be 10 or more people there before you. So the tips I'm going to share with you will get your offer accepted. Some of these are going to be relevant to working directly with sellers and some with agents. So the first of these is actually relevant to before you even find a property, and it's simply to be ready to act quickly. Now, by that I mean make sure you've got all your alerts set up, so on Rightmove, Zoopla, any other portals you use, so that when a deal pops up, you can jump straight on it. And make sure that the agents are fully aware of exactly what you're looking for, so that they phone you first. This is going to mean that you'll be far more likely to nail that deal down. However, you will need to make sure that you build rapport with the agent first. Never underestimate the power of having great rapport with an agent. Not only will they phone you first when that deal comes in, but they'd be more likely to recommend your offer over others. Now, of course, rapport building doesn't happen overnight, so it's something you'll need to work on. One of the first things an agent is going to want to know, though, is how you're going to fund the deal. So make sure you've got a decision in principle from your mortgage broker or bridging company, or a bank statement to show proof of funds. Now, it doesn't have to be your bank statement. It could, for example, be from a joint venture partner that's helping you on the deal. If you can present them with one of these, they're far more likely to recommend that your offer is accepted. One of the key things in buying is to uncover the seller's motivation. Why are they selling? Now, I know this might sound really crazy, but sellers don't always want the maximum amount for their property. So understanding why they are selling and what they're looking for can help you close the deal. Remember, you are always looking for motivated sellers. So if you can find out why they are selling, then you may be able to use a different solution, such as maybe rent to rent, a lease option, or delayed completion. But how much should you offer? Well, only offer what your figures tell you should offer. And there are many ways this can be done, and will depend on whether you're dealing directly with the vendor or through an estate agent. Some investors always offer the lowest amount. Some always offer the highest amount first. There is no right or wrong way. What is key is the follow-up, particularly if your offer is not accepted. Now, I like to put in what I call a third-party offer to try and flush out what the vendor will accept. So I might say something like, so if I was to offer X, is that likely to be accepted? To try and flush out which offer is being considered. Now, the next tip works very well if you're dealing directly with a vendor. Go that extra mile. For example, you could help them clear the property out. Now, I remember on one deal we did, we offered to pay the first month's rent on the property they were moving into. So there are a number of different ways of doing this. Once your offer is accepted, it's really important to keep everyone updated with what is happening. So make sure that you're keeping both the agent and the seller updated more often than perhaps they expect you to. If you are dealing directly with the seller, you might phone or text them every few days, but certainly at least on a weekly basis with full updates on exactly what's happening. The more they are informed of what is happening, the less likely that the deal will fall through or that it'll accept someone else's offer. And that way, you'll be far more likely to not just secure the deal, but they're going to stay with you even if they've got other potentially attractive offers. Rapport is so important, not just when dealing with agents, but even more so when dealing directly with sellers. You want the seller to want you to buy their property. So how do you do that? Well, firstly, never criticise any aspect of their property. Secondly, often agents will want to put a wall between you and the seller. And I always find that a little bit frustrating. So I go out of my way, even when I'm dealing with an agent, to connect directly with the seller. Because you want them to want you to buy their property. And as we know, people buy from people. So the better the impression you can make, the more likely you'll get the deal. But something you must always do, particularly if your offer is not accepted, is to follow up. This is the best tip of all, particularly as nearly 1/3 of house sales fall through. So you want to make sure that you're the next person they are thinking of if the previous offer falls through. Well, I hope you found these few tips useful, and if you did, make sure you click that like button below and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos just like this. By the way, if you've got some more useful tips, then please add them in the comments below so other viewers can benefit as well. Appearing on your screen right now are more videos that will help you in your property journey. Thanks for listening.